we're talking about meditating. So just stop thinking. Easy, right? Well, no, it's not easy. It is simple, but definitely not always easy. The mind and the ego are such powerful tools that can do so much for us. But unfortunately, there are a lot of instances where the mind and the ego become the master and then we become the tool, just acting unconsciously. And so when we bring meditation in, it can help us regain control over those aspects of ourselves. Luckily, there are some tricks to it. There are a lot of very gifted meditation teachers out there. I'll link some of my favorites in the description, but I'm also going to share with you some little tricks that I have found make it a little bit easier to bring yourself into a state of no thought. So, one, I have a candle. And this process is going to be using our sensory perception, so our sight, touch, sense of smell, and taste in this case. Sound can also be used, of course. I'm just not covering it in this video. We're using our sensory perceptions to bring us into our body and pull us out of this constant train of thought. So you can always set an intention, that your intention is to stop the train of thinking, cease the modulations in the mind, however it is that you want to phrase it, experience presence. The practice of meditating while gazing at something, a candle flame, a lotus flower, whatever it may be, is referred to as the outer way. So it is a traditional method of meditation where you meditate with your eyes open the whole time. This is the most accessible of the methods I'm going to discuss, because you can always just find something to gaze at, to allow your focus to rest on, and just help the beauty of whatever that is that you're looking at bring you into a state of presence. One of my favorites is watching the motes of dust float through the air in a streak of morning sunlight, or looking at the way that light bounces and rests and plays on droplets on the windows when it's raining, or on the door of your shower for that matter. The candle is going to serve another purpose for us, though, beyond being a visual stimulation. It can also bring touch in. And I feel like I don't need to tell you, don't actually touch the fire, but no, don't do that. Just bring your hand close enough to it that you can feel the warmth from the flame. And if it helps, you can close your eyes. And focus on the sensation of that warmth. You can do this with cold as well, of course. You could hold an ice cube. Or you can gaze at the flame rather than closing your eyes. I'm going to set that candle down for now. Move on to the next example. Scent. So this is a lavender oil. It's relaxing, so it's good for meditation. Another good one is peppermint. Some people like eucalyptus because it smells like a spa. Choose whatever oil you like. And just put a few drops of the essential oil right into the palm of your hand. Rub your palms together. make sure you close your eyes because otherwise the oils will irritate them. And cup your hands just over your mouth and your nose. As soon as you do that, you'll be breathing that essential oil in super deeply. This is also the way that you utilize essential oils for their purposes. Like you would use eucalyptus oil in this way to clear out your sinuses. And so again, cup your hands like this. The oil is dispersed inside of the palms and place over your mouth and nose. And then just allow yourself to focus on the smell. Breathe deeply in and just fully experience the sense of smell. And smell is our sense that's one of the closest tied to memory. And the purpose of ritual is repeating practices to help bring you into a certain state of consciousness. So if you create a meditation ritual for yourself that always involves smelling the same smell, whether you're lighting incense or if you're using essential oils, it will remind you, it will click your brain back into the same space that you were in the last time that you smelled that scent. That's how ritual helps us deepen our spirituality. Now, the final aspect and the most fun is taste. So I like to do this with a piece of chocolate. So you can see I have a nice big piece of dark chocolate here. Anything that's really flavorful will work well, like a salt and vinegar chip would work great. So you're just going to place it in your mouth, on your tongue, and the sensation of taste is going to take your attention out of your mind. Try to just remain still and allow yourself to experience the sense of taste until the food that you've chosen has dissolved on your tongue. It's actually quite a sensual practice, and it has more than one application, if you know what I mean. So I hope that you will give some of these tricks to trick yourself into meditating a try. You don't need to sit down and use each of these tools that I've laid out. These are ways that you can bring yourself out of thought at any time during your day-to-day life. If you sit down for a coffee break, you can do the same practice with your coffee as you did with the chocolate and with the essential oils, focusing just completely on the experience of drinking that coffee, the warmth of the cup, the smell of the coffee, the flavor. Allow yourself to become immersed in the sensory perception that will automatically immerse you in the now and bring you into a state of presence. If you've never attempted meditation before, these moments of quiet in the mind may not last very long at first, but the more you practice, the longer they will get. And you will start to notice that you're there, that your mind is quiet as you do it more. And when you have those moments of realization, you can intentionally just extend that quiet out. Allow the thought that was the realization to go. And then you're resting in that silence. Once you make the first attempt at quieting the mind, once you have that first moment of space, your higher self takes notice and begins reminding you to take these little breaks more and more. And the more you listen, the longer the breaks will get, the easier it will be to meditate. And you, of course, will be able to use that ability to focus and quiet your mind in every single aspect of your practice and in your life. So it's a very worthwhile skill to learn. And again, it's another one that you need to practice throughout your life. You don't just meditate for X number of hours and then you don't need to do it anymore. Fortunately, it doesn't work that way. But if you have had a meditation practice in the past and you've not been meditating as much lately, don't feel bad, especially now. The last year and a half have been really, really difficult, and you should be gentle with yourself, be compassionate, and take this opportunity to return to that practice of meditation. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you. Merry meet, merry part, merry meet again. Blessed be.